Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Letting Go with Noor. It's Noor Kidwai here. Thanks for coming, tuning back in. So yesterday I had a rough day and I almost spiraled. And a lot of times when I spiral, I can go into like 2-3 days of like low energy, but it kills your momentum when you're doing the spiritual work. And I know so many of you completely resonate with this feeling of getting some momentum for a few weeks and you're feeling amazing, your mind's nice and still, your emotions are in a nice higher state, and then something happens, you start spiraling, then you have like 3-4 days of just low energy, and it sucks because it gets you out of that momentum. And yesterday I found out I'm pretty much my living situation, I'm going to probably have to move, and just stuff like that. A lot of uncertainty hit me all at once, and it just became kind of overwhelming, and my mind started swirling. I got feelings of fear coming up, and when those come up, I get feelings of craving, and that's because when this stuff happens to me, I like to run away from it. And I run away from it by doom scrolling. I think everybody can relate to that. And I run away from it, I get craving that comes up, and I just end up binge eating. And that's a big way a lot of people numb their feelings. And that's what I was, yesterday it was happening. I got overwhelmed. I started worrying. My mind started spiraling. And I felt craving come up, and I was like, oh man, I could go for some fast food right now. I felt anxiety come up, and I started going looking on my phone. I would like sit down and start looking at my phone for a long time, but I caught myself, and I was on my phone, and I caught myself, and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not even enjoying myself. I'm just bored on my phone right now. And I could feel my energy, and I know it wasn't in a good place, and I just kind of sat there and I felt it and realized, I'm like, okay, look at my situation. I have a lot of uncertainty about where I'm going to be living soon, and that's fine. You know what? And the truth is, I've been doing this letting go work where I do want to attract a better life, and one of the main things in it is like I want to live in a nice place, in my own place that's more aligned with me. That is one thing I've really been focused on. And now it's like I'm kind of getting pushed out. It's like almost getting forced on me. And that's how I really feel that's how God or the universe, whatever you want to say, works. Because I've felt this before. I've done this with my career where I ended up getting laid off, and it was something that was so overwhelming for me, but it was something that moved me into me being 100% focused on comedy, and ended up releasing an album that made me a ton of money, that basically moved me from being an amateur into a professional working comic. So I know this feeling of the universe pushing you sometimes into a point. And the one thing is, it's that overwhelming feeling that, and all those feelings that come up, they're lower energy. They're the anxiety, the craving, it's lower energy. So yesterday I was happy. I was able to sit with it, feel those emotions of overwhelm, feel all those thoughts going from my head. And I was basically able to kind of tell myself, hey, this is okay. It's fine. I'm actually happy that this is happening, because I want to be in a better place. So this is probably what's going to be pushing me into that place. I don't know exactly how that's going to happen at the moment, but that's how sometimes this stuff works. You don't know how you're going to get what you want, or get what you need, whatever it is. You don't know, but it comes to you, and the best way for it to come to you is for you to be staying in these higher states and being able to accept it. And yesterday, rather than swirling and spiraling down, which I know with my past self I would have stayed in that state for a few days, I was able to stay in an accepting state, and I accepted what was in front of me. And by accepting that, I was able to just kind of, how do you say it? I was able to kind of get to a more peaceful state and understand that there's uncertainty there, but you know what? I'm kind of in a peaceful mood with that uncertainty, and I kind of understand it. And I'm kind of excited too, because rather than staying in the same place where I know I don't want to stay in long term, if I'm getting pushed out now, it's awesome. Stop waiting for everything to feel right. It never will feel right. I know that now. I know this from all my experiences in the past, and I know this from spiritual work in general. So the fact that I was able to just stay present and in an acceptance state and allow those feelings to move through me, and be able to now today just feel in an amazing state. I'm super proud of myself, and I just want you guys to know this. If you're doing this work, you know, a part of you want to feel some healing, and the other part of you want to attract a good part in your life. Like, you want to attract the proper life, you know, what the things you need in your life or want in your life. I know you guys want to do that, and whether that's the right partner, whether it's the right career, the right place you're living, the right material objects, and none of these are bad things to want. Like, these are great things to want, you know. But if you're wanting them from a higher place, that's why you want to not get into these emotions. Because think about this: if I could have stayed in a lower emotion, and I could have stayed in fear and still had that energy to look for solutions to my problem, but I'll be looking through all those solutions through the lens of fear, and I would have probably ended up making the wrong decisions because I'm looking through that fear. But now I'm in that acceptance energy, and I understand that, okay, I can't solve these problems right away. It's gonna, like, time's gonna kind of take care of a few of these things, and so I have to wait. And I know if I'm in a higher energy state, I'm going to make the right decisions when the time comes, and I know I'm going to attract the right things to me, because even this state is a lot more attractive than that fear state that I was in, and this state's a lot more open, so that my mind can see way more than if I was in that narrow fear focused mind. So I am happy about that, and I want you guys to know, when you're doing this work, you might have different kind of goals you're looking for, different things you want in your life. They will come, and once in a while they come by the world, the universe, God, whatever you want to say, ends up shaking your core a little bit. And when that happens, maybe you get laid off, maybe a relationship ends, maybe something, whatever it is, something might happen, and it's something that's a little bit of a test, but also something that will push you into something that's way more aligned with you. And when you get into something that's way more aligned, now your life is just so much easier and better, and everything about it is good. So when that happens to you, please don't spiral, and try not to. And it's okay if you, like I said, I went and had some ice cream. I did look at my phone for a little bit, but I didn't stay looking at my phone. And I just had one ice cream and enjoyed it, and afterwards I was completely satisfied and didn't need more, like I would have before. I would have ate fast food and then an hour later go and grab a tub of ice cream. Like, that's how I would eat before, and then I would have continued a little bit of that today. That's how I would have done that before, but luckily I didn't, and I'm super proud of myself because of that. So when that happens to you, please be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, and understand that these emotions are completely natural. Try to sit with them. If they get overwhelming and you need to distract yourself. It's okay to distract yourself for a little bit, but don't get sucked into it. Maybe you're like, I need to just look at my phone. Okay, look at your phone for a little bit. It's fine. But don't get sucked into it. Try to bring yourself out of it, and maybe do something that, even if it's just go for a walk, go do that, something that gets your energy up. Yesterday I did some voice exercises that I've been working on, and because of those voice exercises, you do a lot of breathing with it, and just that breath I was doing, like it's like a fast breathing, it got me feeling great, and it got me my energy back up and out of that bored state on my phone. So I wanted to give you that kind of advice when you're dealing with uncertainty. And just remember, when you're dealing with uncertainty, worrying, craving, anger, any of that stuff in the lower energy levels, they don't help. There's zero help with it. What does help is being in a higher state and having patience and having acceptance of the situation. Acceptance is, if you saw my levels of energy video, you know that there's different levels of energy, and acceptance is one of the higher ones. And there's even higher ones to look at a situation than acceptance. But at the moment, I'm at acceptance, so I'm not going to jump up higher than I need to right now, because I talked about it before. Making those jumps sometimes are counterproductive. But right now, I'm at this acceptance stage where I'm accepting what's in front of me, and it's honestly, it's very peaceful to be at this stage. And when you're in an uncertain situation, just accepting it, having some patience that this uncertainty will clear itself, and having that faith in whether it's God or the universe or whatever, it will help you clear this, and that uncertainty will eventually be gone, and it'll push you. Like, honestly, 90% of the time it puts you in a place where you're more aligned with, especially if you have that acceptance energy. You're 90% of the time you're going to get put into a place where it's more aligned with you, and I really hope you get to that. So yeah, I wanted to tell you that I'm in a good mood today. I still have a lot of uncertainty, but you know what? It's not bothering me today, so I'm very grateful for that. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm trying to approach these videos, and I'm working on how I'm speaking. I'm working on how I present myself and all of this stuff. So any tips you guys got to make the channel better, please leave a comment, or any questions or any other comments, leave it too. And yeah, if you just want to shit talk me, leave a comment as well. I'm a comedian. I'm used to that stuff. But honestly, please like and subscribe. Take it easy, and yeah, be kind to yourself, guys. Peace.